Hello? Hello? こんばんは、皆さん。今日は、もう一度、漢字比86で。We're going to be bringing you 12 new kanji today, as always. And we'll be studying them and their various kanji that make up them, make the words up. And we're going to go over the meanings of the radicals in each kanji and just kind of a general feel for how you're probably going to be using it. So without further ado, let's get started. Our first one is suku. Suku. This is to become less crowded. Pronunciation suku, which means to become less crowded, to thin out, to get empty, also to be hungry. Suku. We've already studied this kanji before. This one is empty, void, vacant, or the sky. Radicals in this are a hole in the construction. I like to think of it as a hole in the universe, a hole in all of the constructed things in the world, which is empty, void, or vacant, or also the sky. Look at this. Naka ga suku means I am hungry, onaka being your stomach. Suku. Our beats today are by Toonami. Hope everybody remembers and appreciates that little. Number 2. Number 2 is Hiruma. Hiruma means the daytime. Also during the day. Time from sunrise to sunset. We've already studied both of these kanji as well. This is daytime or noon. And this is an interval of time. So the daytime interval is the interval between the sunrise and the sunset. Hiruma. 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 Number 3. Number 3 is shousetsu. Shousetsu. A shousetsu is a novel or a short story. Radicals in this are little or small on the left side, and on the right side we have a rumor, an opinion, or a theory. Shousetsu. I think setsu might be a new kanji for us, so we'll go over what it's radical. Sho, the first one means small, and setsu has 3 readings. Toku. Also setsu sechi, or ze. Or, which means a rumor, an opinion, a theory. I'm thinking of a story in this case as that rumor. It's like a little rumor versus a big rumor, which would be a long book. You can think of one. Shosetsu. Setsu no setsu. Radicals in this are say or speech on the left side, and on the right side we have now setsu. One more place to look, and then we can move. Oh, memory. Cash, or an exchange. An exchange of speech. An exchange on the right side of speech on the left is a rumor or a theory. Exchange of speech. Setsu. Honey. Boku. Rumor and opinion or a boku. Setsu. Boku. Setsu or say. The rumor, opinion, or as in shosetsu. Small opinion or shorts. Shosetsu. Number 4. Number 4 is consato. Consato is a concert. Search. Consato. 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 Number 5 is shopping. Shopping. Shopping is just shopping. Another word for kaimono. To shop. Kaimono is the act of shopping. So is shop. Number 6. Number 6 is a chushajo. This is one of my favorite words when I was first learning radicals and kanji. Well, when I was just first learning Japanese at all, because it means a parking lot. A parking lot or place. Can also mean a car park. Our first and only new kanji in this one is chu. It has only one reading, which is chu. This means a stopover, reside in, or resident. Chu. Radicals in this one are a horse on the left side And on the right side, we have a lord, chief, master, or main thing. But this kanji of master or main thing is always included in words that have to do with living somewhere, staying somewhere. The other kanji that shares this reading of chu is chu for concentrate something into. So a chushajo is a parking lot because it is a stopover, the horse's living place or the horse's stopping or concentrating place. Sha for car and jo for location. So the stopping horse car location is a parking lot or parking lot. In the past, they probably parked their horses there, but now they're parking their cars, which makes sense. A chushajo. Chushajo. Oh. Chushajo no chu. Oh. Or residence. Place where the horses stayed to. Chushajo. Oh. Chushajo. Number 7. Number 7 is sugaku. Sugaku. Sugaku means mathematics. Also arithmetic. Our new kanji for this word is, of course, the first one, su. Gaku, the second one, means learning or studying. Second one is su, which probably has to do with number. Readings for this are kazu, which means kind of a number of. Also, kazoeru. And our onyomis are su or su. Which mean number, count, and also math. Articles for this kanji are striking or rapping on the right side. On the left side, we have rice and a woman. Maybe if the woman is striking the rice, if the woman strikes the rice and all the rice comes out, it's a lot of them. So it's a number of them. I'm going to try and do that. Kazu, kazoeru, su, or su. Kazu, kazoeru, su, or su. Numbers, count, or... Kazu, kazoeru, su, su. Kazu. Su or su is numbers or... Kazu, su. Let it. Kazoeru, su or su is numbers, math. Kazo, so, as in Sugaku. Mathematics. Sugaku. Number 8. Ki. Yotsukeru. They didn't write the second kanji out. It's just su. But let's go ahead and use that. We already know those kanji anyway. Kiotsukeru. Kiotsukeru. This means to be careful. To be mindful. Pay attention. Careful. This might not be tsuke. Oh, it is. Our first kanji means ki, or spirit, or energy. And our second one means to adhere or to attach to. Tsukeru. So when you're attaching your energy to something, you're being careful about it. Being mindful. Attaching your own energy. Yo. Oh. Be mindful, pay attention. And it's kind of the safe as, alright, be safe in kind of saying goodbye to someone. Kiyotsukete ne. Next is undogi. Undokai. 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 Undokai is an athletic meet. Can also be sports day, which I'm not sure a whole lot of schools here do in the US, but in Japan it's all the rage. They have that at almost every school. We've already studied all of these kanji before. This is to carry or transport with hakobu. This one means movement itself, moving, shifting, or shaking. And a meeting on the right side is... finish out that it's an athletic meet. So to carry or transport the movement at a meeting, athletic dokai. Undo on its own just means to do a sports activity. So undo kai is a sports meet. Sense. Undo kai. Undokai. Undo. Undo. Undokai is an athletic meet or sports. Number 10. Number 10 is date. On its own, it's just date. We've already learned one word that has this in it, and it kind of signified its meaning at the time, but we'll go back over it. This indicates stories of a building. So it's stories, structures, or materials in a building. Story. up what the multiple of story is. It is just stories. Okay. Indicates stories, structures, or materials in a building. This kanji here means a building itself. Date. We learned that a two-story building, for instance, is a nikai date, a two-story, literally, building. Date being a building itself. Here they're just saying the suffix that you use when you're indicating those words is supposed to be date. Number 11. Number 11 is Yochien. ENG. This word's difficult because there are three, count them, three new kanji that I do not know in. ENG. Yochienji is a kindergartner. Preschooler. New kanji, let's do it. Our first kanji here is two readings. Osanai. Onyomi is yo. And this means infancy or childhood. Radicals in this are thread on the left side and power on the right. In your infancy, you have but a thread of power. How we're gonna remember this one. Yo or osanai. Let's look up what osanai is. Osanago is an infant, a baby, or a little child, so it literally just means the same thing. Infancy or child. Osanai or... You hold but a thread of power. Our next kanji has two radicals in it. This is a two-branch tree on the left and an old bird on the right, or a fat bird, a big bird. Kanji itself means reading is chi, yochien no chi, which means immature or young. Fat bird on two-branch trees. Would you look at that? 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Let me just double check what this radical means here. I'm sure it's a fat or an bird. Old bird, yeah. An old bird on a two-branch tree means immature or young. Bird on a two-branch tree. なんか bird. young looking up at the old bird on the two-branch tree? I guess young or immature. Gee, that one's gonna have to be rote memorization, man, because I'm not gonna remember it. But old bird on the two-branch tree, immature or young? Yochien-ji no Yochien-ji no chi. So we've got young, infancy, and immature, young. Okay, so two of the same ones. Our third one is N for a garden, literally from the German word for Kindergarten. Kindergarten literally means a garden. And our last kanji in the set, it's another one for newborn. Doggone it. This is Ko for a kunyomi. Our onyomi are ji or ni. And this means a newborn babe, a child, or young of animals. Uchienji, kindergartner. Three, count them, three kanji for young things or infancy. Two actually for infancy, yo and ji. One for young, one for garden. Oh boy. Radicals in this are the old times with a line before the day, so older times before today. And on the bottom side we have what look like legs. I'm gonna go with, oh, there it is. Yeah, these are legs. Hitoashi. Hitoashi, so legs. So a day before they got on their legs is a newborn babe, a child. Day before they got on. Ko, ji, or ni. Ko, ji. Ochienji, kindergarten. Ochi no o. Yo for an infancy. Thread of power. Chi for immature. By means of the young looking up at the old fat bird in the two-branched tree. N for a garden. And G for newborn baby. Yochienji is a kindergarten. Whew. That was a ride. Let's hope our last one isn't that complicated. Our last one is just O Matsuri. O Matsuri. O Matsuri is a festival, a feast, or a carnival. The kanji here has a few readings. Matsuru, Matsuri, and Sai. Matsuru, Matsuri, or Sai, which is a ritual offer prayers, celebrate, deify, enshrine, or worship. Ritual offer prayers, celebrate, deify, enshrine, or worship. Matsuri is a festival, a feast, or a carnival, usually held in reverence to some Japanese deity, at least, or to some shrine celebration. So usually omatsuri have something to do with either Shinto or Buddhist ritual. Usually Shinto, the kind of a dour sort. So omatsuri. The radicals in this one are an evening on the left side, with the right side being part of a one-tent thing, which I like to think of because get a lot of tents at festivals, obviously. And underneath we have to show, indicate, or point out. So you're pointing out a red tent at night is matsuri, matsuru, or sai. Matsuru or sai. Matsuri. Sai. Pointing out the tents in city. City. Site. Festival, a celebration, a worship. Offer. Site. Omatsuri. Omatsuri. Alright, let's go back to the beginning and make sure we have all of these kanji, at least for today, down. My list of kanji that I have to review every day is growing ever larger because I keep getting them wrong the day after. And that's mostly thanks to my new regimen where I don't write each one 10 times if I already know one of the kanji in it. Not sure that's helping me out, but I can't do the writings for all the ones I get wrong, as well as these 12, because my finger, literally, I just get pain. I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, so to become less crowded or to thin out is suku. Suku. Onaka ga suku. Daytime during the day is hiruma. Hiruma. A novel or a short story is a shousetsu, or a small rumor. Saying a small, exchanging a small room. A concert is a concerto. Shopping is shoppingu. Chushajo is a parking lot, with chu a stopover for horses. Cha for a car. Jo for location. Chushajo. Mathematics or arithmetic is sugaku, with the rice of a woman getting struck and falling out and being lots of numbers. How we remember it. Sugaku is mathematics or arithmetic. Ki o tsukeru is to adhere your energy or spirit to something. Ki o tsukeru. Here. O tsukeru. An athletic meet or a sports day is to transport movement. Undo. Undo is sports or athletics. Undo kai. Together you have sports day or an athletic. Undo kai. Indicates story structures or materials in a building is date with the kanji for a building itself. Date. Kindergartner. All right, let's tackle this one. It's a yochienji. Yo being an infant with the thread of power. Chi is also for an infant, but this time it's not for an infant, but immature or young, with the young people looking up at the old bird on the two-branched tree. N is the garden part of kindergartner. Yochien. And G also means an infant or a newborn, with the day before on their legs. And finally, a festival or a feast is Omatsuri. Matsuri. Nighttime, tents getting shown. Omatsuri. Omatsuri. Yochi-enji. Date. Undou kai. 気をつける。数学。駐車場。コンサート。ショッピング。小説。昼間。と、つく。Become less crowded to think and get. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had a good time tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful week this week. Project Tuesday that I'm looking forward to display at work. And I hope everybody else has something else they can look forward to this week. Thanks for watching, everybody. おやすみなさい。どうもありがとう。